What's that hateful one that hangs around with Ronald?
Haven?
Haven. Is that Haven and Ronald?
I don't know. I can't see the brand.
You see, there's a water hole.
No, Woody, there's one of the buckskins back there further.
Okay.
If you look a little bit further, you can just see the tip of her back.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's gay.
That's gay.
See, I gotta see what she looks like, because that's who you think. Who's gonna look? Oh, you're hoping Ed.
Sue's gonna look like Ed.
Like gay.
All right, what do we got?
That's Ronald.
Yeah, that's Ronald. I rode him for about 3 seconds.
Did you?
Yeah.
Why'd you ride him?
Well, he was sedated, had 2 darts in him, and he
Oh.
was supposed to go down. And you know that stupid shit they tell you about when they go down, you know, if you lay on their neck, they can't get up? It's a freaking lie.
Oh my gosh.
It's a lie.
They do have to get up with their neck, Woody. It just means his neck was stronger than you.
No, that means he was laying down, and I put 200 pounds on him, and he stood up and threw me like a dish rag. I held on probably long enough to say, oh shit.
That's Haven.
Why do you say she's hateful?
Because
She'll walk up to you and let you rub her nose. And as soon as you touch her, she turns around. Don't throw one back foot. She picks both back feet and she'll throw both at you.
and she can move backwards and kick.
And
I
she
don't have
can
to.
back up on her front feet one time she's doing it.
Wow.
And I've seen her do it at least twice.
The dog, oh, she loves the dog. But as soon as her nose touches his nose, she's around and throwing back feet.
Wow.
She's like,
She's sassy.
if I want you to touch me, you can touch me.
Yeah.
All right, who's the brown? You got a brown horse over there too, next to the woods,
Oh, I can't see the brown.
Oh,
one.
yeah.
No gays back
and
there.
there's a baby with her.
Yeah.
A baby.
Well, then that would be Catherine
That's
and Benny.
Catherine and Benny.
Be Catherine and
Benny.
Benny.
And I see a tail wagging in front of the Palomino. Look at the light color one.
Well,
Just
yeah.
saw a tail and a head.
Yes, that is, oh my gosh.
Sue. They're coming this way.
They're like, hey, Benny. I haven't seen Benny a whole lot.
Are those just shells or are there things in those shells?
There's probably little
Hermit crabs, maybe?
put a
Little
bunch
cold.
of-
Yeah. I thought I was going to collect all kinds at the end of Lola, and they were all like, there was big ones, tiny ones. They all have a hermit crab in them. Every one.
Once you put them out on the sand, we'll go back. Now, I don't know if that's Benny or not. Mighty small to be Benny. Benny ought to be big. Benny was the first one we saw.
Yeah.
The first baby. And that's a small baby. That could be, but we didn't see,
It's got to be Janice or Belize then if it's over here with this group.
it's not Janice.
Then it would have to be Belize.
Well, if it is, she's got a baby. But what I'm saying is we didn't see Ralph this morning.
Ralph was the one laying down forever. That was Ralph, I think.
It was a boy.
Yeah.
Yes,
He was.
Woody, because I told you, you asked me, and I says, yes, the mama should have an L on it.
Okay.
That
well,
crabs are moving. Whatever's in the bottom of
yeah,
that.
he
And
took
it is
off.
not
There
a,
it goes.
it's not a conch. Whatever's in it is not a conch. It's got to be a hermit crab.
It's a hermit crab.
Conchs don't move like that.
No. They're a little slower.
Do I need to go up there and see who it is?
Yep.
Yeah. go ahead. It's not that wet. Go right on it.
It's not the wet part that worries me.
What are you worried about?
The flies toting me back.
Oh. I'm less worried about a fly than I am a snake. How many snakes do you think are out right here?
They'll never bite this time of day.
A lot. But how many you'll see? Slim to none.
Really? Is he joking about this time of day? Like, because that seems goofy. Okay.
Just as excited about these little critters.
Huh?
Is that a little hermit crab?
Haven still got a belly? Hateful
Oh,
thing.
yeah. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Has she had a baby before? Oh. But she was good with the baby?
So.
Does she get mean with Ronald?
Both of these horses are usually jet black.
Oh.
This time of year they look like a real dark bay. In the wintertime they're black.
Yeah.
And he has like a half moon in his forehead. Not that you can ever see it because his mane's are long.
Now, who was Haven related to on Cedar Island? Or is that?
Haven come off of Shackford. See how her
Ah.
brand is different? The letters after the number.
I
Anytime you
haven't,
see
but-
a mare that's branded with a number and then a letter, they came from Shackford. The Cedar Island horses have a letter and then a number, and the number's the year they were born.
Mhm.
So and we've probably got 20 some horses we got to brand this coming year. So
Yeah, there's a bunch, like even with babies.
So then, will you keep the mare foals that you have, and then try
Yes.
to auction them?
Yeah. Some of the 3-year-old mares, according to their bloodline, we may farm out. But right now, we have one more breeding line than Shackelford does. Shackelford has 120 something horses, but we have one more breeding line than they do. And unfortunately, the way they've been birth controlling their horses, they've knocked out a lot of their lines, or in the process of knocking out a lot of their lines.
It seems like it makes more sense the way y'all do it when somebody else was telling me
We're
about.
the only people in the whole world that do it that way.
Really?
Withholding the stallion, is that what you're talking about?
Just gelding all
We geld-
the.
and we
It's more
geld-
expensive, right?
It's expensive. Comes out of my pocket, so
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. We've been doing that since we first introduced. I mean, when we first introduced Shack, which is this what used to be a stallion down there.
Mm-hmm.
When we first introduced Shack, we didn't geld him for probably 3 years, but we gelded him before he started breeding his babies.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got another stallion, and since then we've sort of been reintroducing stallions.
So then, were these horses all, I mean, aside from, in the very beginning, were all of them here naturally, or no?
All of my life there have been wild horses on the island, way before me too. But people who originally built the barn up there, and it was a nice